Twilight Creations has a game I want to tell you about. Zombies! This is a game for 2 to 6 players, ages 15 and up, and should run you about 60 to 90 minutes. Players take on the role of survivors amid city streets sprawling with zombies. Movement is determined by dice roll, as is combat when the player's piece is in the same square as a zombie. Players must conserve bullets and protect their life counters. At the end of the turn, a die roll directs players to move a number of zombies 1 square, because they are the slow George Romero-style zombies. First player to reach the center of the helipad tile and kill the zombies there, or kill a total of 25 zombies, wins! When a player is killed, they move back to the starting tile and lose half their zombie kills. Zombies is the original in the Zombies series. Nice little write-up. It definitely gets me wanting to kind of jump right into a game like this. Now, I already have another game in the series by Twilight Creations, and that's their Cthulhu take on the zombie game. And there's a few others. There's the Humans, where you're playing the zombies, chasing the humans, and I also believe there's also a Martians one. But this is the original, and it has for itself a lot of expansions. I like the fact that it is a game that is continuing to grow, to change, to evolve, and to add on. This game is moving forward in a way that you can casually jump into it, or if you're looking for something big to really, no pun intended, but sink your teeth into, then there's already a lot of groundwork here for you to catch up on. Now, this is a tile-based game, and I enjoy tile-based games because they're always different. The layouts are always unique, and I like that. You're not looking at the same board all the time. And with something like this, it's somewhat easy to mitigate the shape of it, so you can control it to a pretty good degree. So it'll be able to fit in on pretty much any table size that you're probably going to be trying to play this on. Not every, but you can manage the map. You can manage the mapping of the tiles out fairly well with this game. Now, as you're moving your human survivors from grid to grid, you're trying to survive the zombies. And the other players are trying to survive also, and sometimes that means sending the zombies your way, or you sending them their way. The rules of this game are really light and easy. They're easy to pick up. They're easy to teach. Even everything comes down to, usually in most cases, rolling a d6, a 6-sided die, and 4 or better is usually a success for anything you're doing. And then moving the zombies is yet another way to competitively pit the zombies against your opponents, trying to make somewhat of a clearer path for yourself. In fact, the entire game can be played fairly quickly. This is a kind of game that I've heard a few different people refer to as a lunchtime game. It's a game that you can sit down and play with a buddy or two during your lunchtime, and get a real nice game in, and feel a sort of sense of accomplishment in taking a tabletop adventure. There's a certain sense of chaos I feel that this game brings to the table that's going to be building up slowly, along with a sense of anxiety if you don't deal with the zombies. But a problem with dealing with the zombies is you need to hold on to what small amount of ammunition you have. There is a sort of resource management style to this game to a degree when it comes down to your ammunition, because this isn't a cowboy movie where you never need to reload your gun. This you definitely will be running out of shots, and that's adding a level of anxiety also to the game. That's again a slow build-up. It's all a slow build-up in this game that after a few turns you really start feeling the pressure of. And I like that in a game because it makes the game, to me, feel it's really hard to put into words. More important? Maybe that's too strong of a way to phrase it, but it does. It brings a sort of sense of direness, I guess, to the game, and that's why I like it when the games touch upon these feelings and sensations, of anxiety to a degree, and this does build up to it. Looking at the game, the art is fine. I enjoy the art. It's thematic. It's fitting for the game. At times, it's very fitting, is what I'd like to say. It's not overly gory. It's not a slasher film, 80s style gory art at all. But there is definitely the horror in the artwork, and I enjoy seeing that. It reminds me a little bit of the danger that's all around me while I'm playing the game. Well, not me, the character, when I'm getting my head into the game. Now, for like a timer, because sometimes this game can feel like it runs a little bit slow sometimes, but there is a sort of built-in timer, you could say, that you have a little bit of control of in this game. I like that, and that's the placement of the helipad that you need to get to ultimately. How far away or how close it is will help determine how long you're playing the game for. So it's always cool when there's a mechanic or something set in the game that's going to help you sort of manage the time a little bit. Like, of course, you're not going to be able to time this down to the minute, but by placing it closer or further that your game will be shorter or longer. That's a real plus. That's a real bonus. And I understand that not every game works in a way that you can do that, but any game that does, I really feel like it's quite natural when that's in the game. Something that you can do to control how long it's going to take. Really cool. So altogether, these are the reasons why everything I've seen. I have played this game in the past. It was years ago. It was probably more than 10 years ago the last time I played the game. Everything I remember about it, everything I've seen about it, everything I've been told about the game, all brings me to the decisions that, yes, you know what? After all these years, this deserves to be on my shelf, on my table. So it's on my radar. And this is a perfect time of year to talk about it. So if you're looking for a fun zombie game that has a Romero style, or at least reminiscent of a Romero style survival game, that's a fairly quick play, easy rules, easy to get through, then this might be the game you're going to want to get more information on. So please go find out more stuff on Twilight Creations Zombies.